Good evening, fellow patrons. This guide explains how to unlock gold armor using the 3 Grim or Tier 1 relics. You must complete the Easter egg at least once and continue to the podium afterward to activate the skulls. Podium can be found on the frozen lake outside of the cabins in Blackwater Lake. Once that's done, load into curse mode. Starting with the Dragon Wings relic, load into curse mode and reach round 20. When you take the jump pad between Janus Towers Plaza and the farm, 3 purple portals will appear mid-air. Shoot all 3 portals during a single jump. This activates a teleporter at Van Dorn Farm. Enter it to begin a trial. All the zombies will drop power-ups, and picking up the power-ups will damage you. Avoid all drops and kill zombies. After a regular zombie wave or so-called kill wave, Doppelgast HVTs will spawn in. Unfortunately, Lightman has not been introduced in BO7 yet, so there really isn't an ammo mod that I would recommend. After the first HVT wave, there is a second kill wave followed by a second HVT wave. I would recommend the Combat Axe, Stims, and an Ether Shroud for this trial. Complete this trial to unlock the Dragon Wings. Once you reach round 20, bring a Molotov and light 3 candles. The candles can also be lit with Napalm Burst if you have it unlocked. The locations of the candles are as follows. At Van Dorn Farm, there is one next to the bed. And Ashwood, right next to the Juggernaut perk machine, there is one in this cabinet. And the Lost Cabins area between Ashwood and Blackwater Lake to the left of this hutch. Lighting all 3 opens a portal at farm. Enter it to start a Mimic and HVT trial. There are 4 waves total. There are many Mimics, and then there's Mimics that are elites. Mimics are vulnerable to brain rot, so if you have this unlocked, this trial will be much easier to complete. Complete this trial to unlock the Lawyer's Pen. This is the most tedious relic of Tier 1. Again, you will need to be at round 20 to complete this. You will also need to have the Wonder Weapon and Ether Shroud in order to complete this trial. For this relic, you must find multiple Mr. Peaks dolls and absorb them using the Wonder Weapon. Shoot each Mr. Peaks and then use the left trigger to reel in each of the dolls. In Janus Tower Plaza, there is one on the gate on the way to Blackwater Lake. There is one at Blackwater Lake in the upstairs house in the toilet. There is one on the way from Blackwater Lake to Ashwood near the Lost Cabins. It is on the corner of this roof. There are 2 locations in Ashwood. The first one is by the garage inside this section of the Withering Church. The second is in Rabbit Alley right near the jump pad.
Using my shroud.
At Van Dorn Farm, there is one behind the barn on the silo. There is one underneath the terminus ship near these barrels.
Wait.
There is one located on the diner roof on this road sign. There are 2 at the Cosmodrome. The first is on this light pole, and the second is near the crafting table near this window in the bunker.
Using my shroud.
After collecting all of Mr. Peak's dolls, a portal at Van Dorn Farm will open. For this trial, every shot fired will cost you 100 essence. I recommend training the zombies and using the Combat Axe along with the Sakita build. I will have the link for this build in the description. Completing this trial unlocks the Teddy Relic. Once you have collected the 3 Grim Relics, you can enable all 3 of them in your curse menu. Gold armor becomes available at armor stations. Total cost needed is 59,000 points, 4,000 for blue armor, 10,000 for purple armor, and 45,000 for gold armor. Gold armor is extremely strong and auto regenerates. And that's pretty much a wrap for this guide. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for Tier 2 and Tier 3 relics. JJet out.